Hi, this is Lance Mohr with Future Home Realty, and I wanted to go over the real estate market statistics for April 2014. And most people have watched these before, but just so you understand, these statistics are for single-family homes in Hillsborough County. Now, if you own a home in the central Pasco County, areas like Wesley Chapel, Lando Lakes, then I would go off of these statistics because they're a little bit more relevant than probably the Pasco statistics, because Pasco plays into effect Zephyr Hills, Hudson, Newport Richey, which are a lot slower. So anyhow, let me just go over this. Most everything looks pretty similar to what it did last month. As you can see right here, the active inventory jumped up a little bit by about 29 homes. You have the inventory right here, pending sales, jumped up quite a bit from about 3,370 to 3,566. So that's a pretty good jump. It definitely shows you the market's going really well. And you have down here under solds, the sold homes in April, as you could see, jumped up about 100 homes as well. So again, things are going really good. Overall, I think home buyers don't think the market is as good as it is. And I think a lot of home sellers actually think the market is better than it is. So I would just keep in mind where we are in the market. The inventory is low. Where you could see right here, the inventory's gone down. It was down in the 3 months. It jumped up to in January, 5.5 months. Went down a little bit in February to 4.87 months. In March, it was 3.92 months, and in April, 3.66 months. Of course, keep in mind, a stable market is about 6 months of inventory, where it's not really a buyer or seller's market. So it definitely is a buyer's market, especially if you're under 2 or 250. But let me just point out one thing that's a little bit not too surprising, because I've been talking about it since October of last year, but it might surprise a lot of people. If you look at right here under the actives and look at what the short sales are doing, let's just take in January, they were 10% of the market. Now they're 9% of the market. You're not seeing a huge difference on homes that are pending. In January, they were 46% of the market. In April, they were 36% of the market. But here's a thing that might surprise a lot of you. And I've been saying since October, this is what was going to happen with what's going on with the Relief Act not getting passed. In January, the amount of short sales that were closed were 12%. In April, just 4 months later, it's dropped literally in half, down to 6%. And as you can see what the bank owns did, the bank owns were 23% in January, fluctuated a little bit. Now they're about 23%, so they've pretty much stayed the same. And as you can see, traditional sales have gone from 64% of all the closings to 71%. But it's the short sale that are staggering. What's going on is a lot of banks are just not telling people they could do short sales. The people are going through the whole process, waiting 2, 3, 4, 6 months, and then they're just denying the short sale all in all. Or they're just being so absurd about what they want, it's just not working out. So just keep that in mind. If you are doing a short sale, you really need to hire someone who knows what in the heck they're doing. This isn't one of these things that you just want to assume every realtor is the same, where you could literally be paying tens of thousands of dollars more for that mistake. If you're buying a home, just understand that there is a good possibility that the bank may reject. Have your real estate agent ask a lot of questions. Who are the banks? How many banks are there? How cooperative is the seller? Have they gotten their package ready, or have they even gotten a short sale package? There's a lot of things you need to ask up front, or your agent should be asking. Again, I know a lot of buyers like to think all real estate agents are the same, but believe me, it's like anything. They're not. So we go over to individual statistics over here. And as you can see, when we're in the $100,000 to $200,000 range, you can see how low the inventory is. It's 2.83 months. It's very low inventory. So if you're looking under 200,000 and you see a home you like, you need to write an offer in a good offer, assuming it's a good valued home. And of course, if it's overpriced, you're not going to want to make an offer on any house. So that answers that question. As far as homes from 2 to 300,000, a little over 4 months in inventory, that's still very low based off of this price range. Keep in mind, the 6 months of a stable market is based off of an average price home, which in the Tampa area is around $180,000. So a $200,000 to $300,000 homes, those are above average, and they have a very low inventory level. Same thing with 3 to 500,000, and same thing with over 500,000. I mean, you can't look at this and say, okay, well, the home's $385,000 and the inventory level is 5.71 months. If a home's at that value, it's almost twice the market value of an average home, but still the inventory level is less. So just keep that in mind when you're a seller. When you're a buyer. When you're a seller, again, you just have to get everything done. Buyers right now in today's market are very, very fickle. They just aren't wanting to go in, and some of them just don't have the money to go in and start putting a bunch of money into a home in interior and exterior paint, redoing kitchen cabinets or countertops, redoing floors, redoing fixtures. You really need to spend a little money up front and get this done. I would personally hire an interior decorator to make sure all the colors flow and match well. So that's really where we are in the market. If anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call. You can give me a call. You can email me. This information right here is some more of my websites. It's not really coming through that good, but you could always go on my home buyer website and webinar and go to tbuyerwebinar.com. If you're looking at selling a home, you could go to the free seller webinar. They're done twice a week at tbsellerwebinar.com. TB stands for Tampa Bay. All right, have a great day. Thank you. If you have any questions, let me know. Please like my webpage if you go on there, and have a great day. Thank you.